am Beth Weatherford, and I'm helping my friend Susan spread the word about her exceptional exit plan. Saturday, February 8th, 2020. My 7-year-old Mika has a Friday night sleepover with one of her friends most weeks. Last night was a sleepover night. These family friends moved into our neighborhood the week before I started chemotherapy for the first time and have been one of the pillars of my cancer support system since they moved in. The many sleepovers are like mini vacations for Mika. Their relatives live across the street, so we had already met them before they moved in. Our new friends consist of a mom and a girl about a year older than Mika. The mother likes to run and is participating in one road race each month this year. I am pretty sure she is a better woman than I. I love to run and ran in road races in high school, but I was a fair weather runner. I never ran in the winter. The idea of running in 30-degree weather chills me to the bone. My friends, however, is not temperature wimpy like me and is running in a road race today. Today it is about 45 degrees, sunny, so it's a nice day to run, and my friend dropped Mika off on her way to the race early this morning. Running is one of the activities I really miss since I became paralyzed. I ran the mile and the 2-mile races in track each spring. When I was a sophomore, my tiny high school had a foreign exchange student from Finland who was a phenomenal long-distance runner. And we had cross-country team in the fall that year. I was the only girl on the team. Apparently, running 3 or 4 or more miles in a race was not an appealing prospect to the other girls in my school. The next 2 years, the track coaches formed a road race team each fall. We would run long distances like we did for cross country each day after school, but we would compete in area 5Ks and 10K races on Saturday instead of cross country meets at other schools. We paid the entrance fees for the races and the coaches drove us to the races. We were not an official school activity, so the coaches may have been donating their time those 2 years to keep the 7 or 8 of us long distance runners happy. I remember when the track coach advised us to buy Nike running shoes because they were lightweight and well cushioned. I was from a poor family and only worked in the summers because the year-round after-school jobs had already been taken by older students. The $26, including shipping, was a fortune to me. The shoe was awesome and well worth the money. Now many Nike running shoes are $100 or more and are out of many teenagers' reach and probably not as well made as mine were. As I sit here and feel nostalgic about the simplicity of my childhood, I wonder if my children will ever feel their lives were ever not complicated. My son might remember a simple childhood, but my older daughter, Megan, has been glued to a mobile phone since middle school. A cell phone is the reason I cannot die until Mika is grown. I do not want her chained to a mobile phone until after she graduates from high school, and do not plan to let her have one. I can look at her sad blue eyes when she begs me and say no. Her dad cannot. Megan never got comfortable talking to people on the phone to make appointments until she was 22. And part of the reason was she was usually texting people. I want to make sure Mika develops people skills and learns to observe her surroundings before she has a humanity sucked away by the mobile phone. The desktop computer is plenty soul-sucking enough. At least it does not go anywhere with us. My piece of advice to you is to let yourself feel nostalgic occasionally. I had a good childhood, and if I could move to a town with a population of 500 with a great library and a public pool in my situation, I would. Since that is a change I am unable to make, I can focus on making the life we have left together as uncomplicated as possible, so my children may have a simpler time to remember fondly.